What's up, Zang Gang? It's your boy Jeff, back again with another video. Today we'll be doing something a little bit different than our usual short form content. I mean, obviously, the camera's horizontal instead of vertical this time. But anyway, I will be stepping out of my comfort zone to bring you a vlog of not one, but two anime conventions that I went to recently. In this video, I will be recounting the events of Anime NYC in New York City and Anime Impulse in Orange County, California. I'll be going over the good times, the bad times, and the painful times. You can think of this as my own little convention survival guide. That is what I have to offer, all that and more. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Picture this, 100,000 weebs in a massive convention center this weekend. Cosplays as far as the eye can see. Aisles upon aisles of anime merch. We got artwork, figurines, posters, body pillows, booby mouse pads, the whole 9 yards. That is what Anime NYC looks like. It is a big convention. Anybody who's been there can tell you this. Now there's one more important thing to note about this con. Usually it's in November. This year it's in August. What does that mean? It means it's hot. It's really hot, stupid hot. And your boy Jeff is a genius. So I decided to pick not one, not two, but 3 characters who are fully clothed and wear wigs and run around and shoot videos and do photo shoots outside in the hot summer sun. What a great idea. Yep, that's right. This is where the suffering begins. Who did I cosplay, you ask? Well, great question. I chose 3 animes with the greatest opening theme songs of all time. Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 Host Club. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Hey. On day 1 of Anime NYC, I cosplayed Nanami Kento from Jujutsu Kaisen. He is a fan favorite character and a personal favorite of mine. If you've been following me for a while, you may have seen a video or two of me cosplaying Nanami and letting people test my abs. But this time, I may have bit off a bit more than I could chew. When I do these videos, I usually offer to let people feel my abs gently or give me a good punch. And I've made these videos with people of all shapes, sizes, and genders. But one man stood above the rest, and the name of this man is 𝐒𝐿_McDaniel, known more popularly by his internet name, Pookie Bear. You see, Pookie Bear is capable of bench pressing at least 365 pounds. I've seen a video of him doing it, which is the weight of 2 average adult males or 1 Western lowland gorilla. I did not know this. That was my mistake number 1. I also did not know that he was formerly trained as an amateur boxer. That was my mistake number 2. So you can imagine when I tell him, hey, give me a good punch. This is what happened. Now to his credit, I did ask for it. I'm still alive. And he was holding back. I know for a fact that he was holding back. Because if he really hit me with everything he had, he'd probably send me flying. They say Harry Houdini died letting people punch his stomach. And now I kind of understand how that can happen. It shook me to my core. Just look at that wig action. It was actually so powerful that it left a bruise on my midsection that was there for the next week. I don't know if I have any footage of it, but if I do, then I will show that later. Now, it goes without saying that 𝐒𝐿_McDaniel should stand proud because he is strong. But who would have known that a Squirtle could solo the Jujutsu Kaisen verse? And speaking of Jujutsu Kaisen, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, the first officially licensed Jujutsu Kaisen mobile game that topped the charts in Japan. And now, Bilibili Game is bringing it to a global audience. Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade not only reproduces the original story with newly recorded full voice, but also presents the unique perspectives of characters such as Itadori Yuji, Nanami Kento, and Gojo Satoru. As Nanami Kento once said, overtime is crap. Does Nanami also hate going to work in the game? Pre-register now and find out. Take control of curse techniques yourself and exercise curses just like in the anime.
Invite your friends and form your own Phantom Parade team.
The more friends that you invite to play, the more rewards you'll receive. At 10 million global pre-registrations, all players receive a redrawable SSR character guaranteed gacha ticket.
And cubes worth 25 draws. Pre-registration is now open on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website. Let's all play Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade! So here's my first convention tip. Safety first. Do not attempt stunts and shenanigans unless you are a trained professional, like me. And even then you should be careful. It's a public space, a lot of unexpected things could happen, right? You have to protect yourself and the people around you. On that note, let's talk about day 2. On this bright and sunny day, I was typecasted as Mori-senpai from 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 Host Club, because I am rather tall. How tall, you ask? Great question. I'm 6'2", but that makes me 6'3" in Japan, which means that we were all ready to go for our height-accurate, lore-accurate 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 Host Club group. Now the thing about these cosplays is that they weren't so bad while we were inside. It's just that these guys wear suits, and because your boy Jeff is a genius, we decided to do our photo shoot outside in the sun. Not only did we have a photo shoot in the hot summer sun, But we decided to test our might as men by going over to the Marines booth and do the pull-up bar challenge. But yeah, throughout the day it was rather hot, which brings me to my second convention tip. Know the weather. Do you know if it rains? Do you know if it snows? Do you know if it's hot outside? Is the sun outside? Is it cloudy outside? You need to know not only for photo shoots, but also just like, you know, being conscious of your cosplays and the plans that you have with other people. I wish I had finished photos to share, but the photographer is not done editing them, so check out this adorable photo I took with another Mori and Honey. These Honey senpais are both 5'11". I know it's hard to tell, but you know. For Demon Slayer, I cosplayed 𝐒𝐿𝐴 Himejima. So for a guy with my stature, it's either 𝐒𝐿𝐴 or Tengen. But the thing is, my arms are actually too massive for the cosplay rings that came with the Tengen costume. So we went with 𝐒𝐿𝐴 instead. Now 𝐒𝐿𝐴, if you guys don't know, he's blind. So you're supposed to wear whiteout contacts. And I've never worn whiteout contacts, but I went and got some, right? First, the pair that I got regularly was a little small. You can still see the outside of my eyes, you can still see the outside edges of my irises. So then I went and got another pair. They were like the big ones, right? That was my first mistake because I put them in and I immediately started crying. Now you might think, oh, that's so good, that's so canon, but like, guys, I couldn't see, it was so bad. So I had to take them out and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna be 𝐒𝐿𝐴 if you could see, right? I'm just gonna act blind instead of being blind, because like you do not want to get lost in a convention like this and be blind and not be able to find anybody. So we took an L on that one, but next time we'll get, you know, white contacts that I can see out of it. But even so, I think we look pretty good. Check this out. Once again, because your boy Jeff is a genius, we decided to do our shoot outside, which wasn't complex at all because there's only 9 of us, and aside from our group shots, we also had to do duos and trios and solos, and then after that we were shooting our TikToks and whatever outside, and by the time we realized what time it was, the sun was going down and it was 8 p.m. and we hadn't eaten in 10 hours and hadn't drank water in 6 hours.
This is an extreme first.
This brings us to convention tip number 3. Stay hydrated. Now those were just the daytime activities of Anime NYC. The nighttime convention activities are a whole different story for another time. And you know that the nights were fun because I don't actually have any video footage of anything that happened because I was living in the moment. However, there was a certain somebody who caused a small incident one night because they had a little bit too much spicy water to drink and pulled a Zoro and strayed away from the pack. And let me just say that in New York, if your friend is below 5'4" and runs off from the group, they might just get taken away by the rats. So that is my 4th convention tip. Stay with your people. Don't make it difficult for your friends to find you. And don't think that you're gonna find them with the map of the convention center on your mobile app, or that you have their location on your phone because their phone's probably dead and there's no Wi-Fi and it's really hard. Stay with your people. I'm talking to you, Emily. And that was pretty much how Anime NYC wrapped up. I had a peaceful flight back to California, and we were straight into another weekend adventure with Anime Impulse in Orange County. If you watched this far, I just want to take a moment and say that I really appreciate your support and I value your opinion. Please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos like this, the vlogs, the storytelling, the behind the scenes look, or if you want me to stick to my short form skits and, you know, that kind of stuff. Also, my analytics tell me that a whopping 92% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. So it would mean the world to me if you could hit that subscribe button and also the bell button so you don't miss my next video. But fast forward to Anime Impulse, a convention practically in my backyard with no need for a flight or a hotel. What else could a guy ask for? And this brings me to my convention tip number 5. Budget your money. I know not everybody plans conventions back to back to back like me, but the financial strain of traveling, staying somewhere, and spending our hard-earned money on our geeky obsessions is nothing to sneeze at. So it's important to budget correctly and make sure you have enough money to get yourself home at the end of the day. My personal rule is to estimate how much you think you're going to spend that weekend and then multiply it by 1.5 or maybe 2 because of unexpected expenses. Impulse was by no means small, but the ticket was significantly cheaper than Anime NYC, and the venue also gave me a lot more room to shoot content with my friends and to interact with my fans. And so, because your boy Jeff is a genius, I decided to shoot another round of testing Nanami's abs this weekend. That's right, with the bruise still on from the previous weekend. Here's some fun behind the scenes footage of me letting myself get beat up again. Now, on day 2 of Impulse, I cosplayed Arataki Ito from Genshin Impact, along with my friend Min, who cosplayed Kamisato Ayato. And after applying 6 layers of concealer to my tummy, we were ready to take some sick photos, which I still don't have back yet because of the editing, yeah. But here's some cool behind the scenes for that too. So let's recap our convention tips so that you're ready to have a good time at your next convention. Number 1, safety first. Number 2, know the weather. Number 3, stay hydrated. Number 4, stay with your people. And number 5, budget your money. Congratulations, if you have all that, you're probably ready to go. And let's wrap this up with one more question. Have you ever been to an anime convention? If so, which one? Did you like it? If not, would you want to go to one? And if I had more meet and greets at these conventions, would you come see me? Let me know. I hope you have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.